Hey everyone, it's Shotzi for the Rough Cuts on Sunday. I hope you all had a great week. I'm going to be talking about a film today that was shown at Butt-Numb-a-thon in December of 2010, and that is Cowboys and Aliens. This was based on a 2006 graphic novel by Scott Mitchell Rosenberg, which was written and then drawn by the teams of Fred Van Lente, I've heard him pronounce his name like 3 different times, and Andrew Foley, and then drawn by Luciano Lima and Dennis Calero. Now, the graphic novel, it's a very fast read. It's only about 100 pages, and it is about the settlers in 1873 in America, and when they start selling off land, and rather buying land from the Apache Indians, but without telling the Apache Indians that this was going on. So they, of course, were at war with each other. And then suddenly you have these invaders from the sky, and the Cowboys and Indians have to band together in order to fight against their common enemy, the aliens. Now, the film that was shown, it was just the first 2 reels, which is about 40 minutes long, or like half the completed film, and it was a rough cut. But as a rough cut, it was really, really impressive. So when all the editing is finished, I'm sure it'll just blow everyone away. And it starts out with Daniel Craig, who's the main character in the film, and he wakes up, obviously doesn't know who he is or where he is, and he has a very rugged yet modern looking cuff on his wrist. So he doesn't know if he was an escaped prisoner or what. And these men start harassing him on horseback, and then suddenly he takes care of them. And so he's trying to figure out who he is and why he is there. And so you have a very strong cast in this. You've got Harrison Ford being, you know, just a tough guy again. You have Olivia Wilde, who is a mysterious woman who appears to know what's going on with Daniel Craig's character. And then you also have Sam Rockwell. And it's just a really, really good collaboration on all parts. Jon Favreau is the director for this film, and you have a great production team. You've got Bob Orsi and Alex Kurtzman, who also wrote this together, and they've written other amazing things, you know, such as you've got like Alias, you've got Star Trek, numerous films and also television series. And then you also have executive producer Steven Spielberg, and you have producer Ron Howard on board for this. So this is really something to look forward to. It's coming out July 29th, 2011. I think it's going to be a great summer film. I'm trying to keep this very, very short, but definitely check this out and check out the graphic novel. You can find copies of it online that you can order, or you can also get the ebook of it. You can order that. And the film, it doesn't have much to do with the subsequent webcomic that was made about a year after the original graphic novel. It was a different writing team who did that, also different artists, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the film version. In fact, it only got to the 2nd chapter before it had to be put on hiatus for the film. But once the film is released, then they're going to go and continue on with the rest of the webcomic. And for the guy who was asking me last week who this is Aoki Seichiro from Clamps X. That's who this is. Anyway, I will see you all next week. I hope you have a great Sunday. Good luck to all of you football fans who are watching the Super Bowl today. I hope your team wins, whoever you're rooting for. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.